So that like raccoon in the back of your truck, is that for like fucking or eating? Is that
shelter?
Oh, okay, right.
Davy Crockett, you familiar?
No.
You don't have that over there?
No.
Remember the Alamo? Draw a
No.
line in the sand. Davy Crockett, famous Texan. It's a raccoon hat. It's not even actually a real
Oh,
raccoon.
I don't.
It's a raccoon hat. It's a pelt.
Oh, I don't understand your language. Yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to the Kat Baker Show, the longest running podcast in the world, the number one podcast in the Philippines, hosted by I, Kat Baker, voted number one person in the UK. Today we are joined by a Texan prince. Would you say? A prince?
I like that. Never been called that, but I like
that. A king or a jester?
You know, probably a peasant, but I like that.
A peasant, yeah. Okay, yeah. Uncle Lazer.
Yeah. Howdy. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm well.
You are a comedian, a funny man.
I'm actually gay.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You telling me you also play the harmonica, though.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't have it on me, but I usually do. But
I should probably let everyone know I'm actually currently in Texas. I'm in Austin.
You're at the Hide Your Mom Studios.
Yeah, Hide Your Mom Studios.
Yep.
Thank you for having us. And I thought, who is the most Texan person I've ever seen? And it was Uncle Lazer. So I thought you could show me around.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. And I'm not coping well with the heat here.
It's not even hot, darling.
It's 37 degrees, which is a lot.
So you can't say that in tech, because 37 degrees is damn near freezing in the Fahrenheit system.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, what, 90? That's not that bad.
When it's that weather in London, everything locks down.
When
you
it
have
gets
to
that
stay
hot?
Inside, yeah.
Don't it rain and shit over there all the time, though? Aren't y'all
Yeah,
gloomy?
but we have a couple days a year where it's like that, and it's crazy.
No shit.
Yeah, and people die, normally.
And your accent is North London?
Just London. I have an accent called an estuary accent, right? Which is somewhere between Cockney, all right, love, and the Queen's English.
Okay.
Like, cup of tea. It's like middle class.
Okay.
Like, from just outside of London, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. What's your accent?
Inbred.
Yeah.
Yeah, inbred.
Yeah, retarded.
That's cousin fucking right there. Yeah. How you get that?
To be fair, the British, we fuck our cousins a lot. That's how the royal family was made.
Yeah, they're all, to keep the bloodline pure or whatever.
Yes.
But I don't know if you know this. Fun fact. You know if you have, like, food allergies.
Yes.
You know that's an extension of your bloodline being inbred? That's a genetic mutation of bloodlines being too similar.
I have no food allergies.
Well, you could have fooled me. How about that?
Am I the first British person you've ever met? What other British people have you met?
So it was about 6 summers ago, okay? I was still working in Oldfield. My brother calls me, my baby brother, and he said, hey, I met these boys from the English military, the British military.
Right.
And he said, they're nuts, and you need to come hang out with them. So they were staying on holiday.
I've probably had sex with them, yeah.
They seem like your type, I'm going to be honest with you. And super cool dudes. They had Airbnb. They stayed for like 2 weeks, hung out with them the whole time. Dan and Paul and Indy and Alex. But basically, I knew they were nuts when they're like, I showed them my stun gun that I have, a little taser. And he's like, all right, shoot me with it. Just instantly. So I shot him with it. But the craziest shit was, Indy we were smoking weed or whatever, hanging out, and on the Airbnb there was a house and the garage, and we were all jumping, just fucked up, jumping from the house to the garage. Well, he jumped and slipped on the edge and fell, and he broke his ankle, like when he fell.
God.
And he goes, I think it's broken. And he goes, I can't go to the hospital here, but we got free health care. And he goes, I'm going to wait it out.
Yeah.
And he, for 3 days, hobbled around on a broke ankle and got back and got it fixed.
Yeah,
so,
that is. I mean, I do have travel insurance, but yeah, if something were to happen to me out here, I would
wait, right?
Free healthcare. I'd wait.
Yeah.
Well, no, actually, I would get treated, and I think I paid 70 quid, and apparently I should cover about £10 million worth of healthcare expenses.
Really? I didn't know that was a real thing.
Yeah, so if you want, you could like push me in front of a car or something later if you wanted to test it out. See if
that's a weird first date, but I'd love to.
Yeah.
Not my weirdest Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But am I the first British woman you've ever met?
Like met in person?
Yeah.
No. I'm pretty cultured.
Yeah, you get around.
Well,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You're the first Texan I think I've met.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. I've met a lot of coastal liberal elites.
Yeah, those people.
Yeah.
Those really ain't my people.
Yeah.
Put your cowboy hat down real quick. Let's just look into that camera and get you a good hat flick. You know what I'm saying? Like this. Well, do it. There you go. Yeah,
there we go.
That works.
I was very good at that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So you're from Kiltony.
Well, I wasn't born there, but yeah, I perform on it from time to time.
But I can't believe your first set was on there.
The first time I ever did stand up.
That's a crazy thing to do.
Yeah, well,
because most people are really terrible for their first few times of doing stand up. So to do it in front of a big audience.
Yeah. I mean, I was still terrible, but I had enough charisma to get by.
Yeah.
And then.
No, you're not terrible.
Not now, but earlier days, I kind of was.
So how long has it been?
July was 2 years I've been doing it.
Oh, yeah. And then you've been gigging a lot.
Yeah, I've been touring.
Yeah.
Like
you always look busy on your Instagram.
Yeah, it's killing me slowly.
Yeah.
You know, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than drilling holes in the ground in the fucking desert. So.
Yeah, that's what you did before,
Yeah,
right?
I was in the oil field.
Does that pay good money?
When I quit my job to go do comedy full time, I was making right around $350,000, $400,000.
Fuck off.
Swear to God.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I had a career. I had a fucking like actual career, and then I'm like, oh, I want to go do comedy, which is don't get me wrong, I love it, and I'm making good money like now, not that kind of money, but but it was like, you know, I'd work like some hitches you'd work like 90 days and you only go home for 15.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? So there's trade-offs to it. Yeah, it was good, but the work was kind of hard. But yeah, you know, but money don't buy happiness. It just buys a change of misery.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw, I posted on Instagram, I recently became a doctor. I have a PhD.
No, you don't.
I do.
Do you really?
Yeah, I actually do.
From where?
From a university in the UK.
No shit.
Yeah.
What's your PhD in?
Social policy.
Right. So is that like where you implement the mask mandates and shit?
You could, it could be stuff like that. I didn't do that. Okay. That wasn't
me. What
me.
do you do full time now, if you don't mind me asking?
Content.
You're just
Onlyfans, comedy, stuff like that.
When you say Onlyfans, do you mean like actual?
Yeah.
Oh shit, me too.
Yeah. Do you actually?
Yeah. So the first video I ever made was called Blowjob Trivia.
Do you get your hole out?
No, I never showed hole, but I did get my wiener sucked.
Okay.
So it was basically like my buddies CJ and Sonia, shout out CJ and Sonia, they got real rich on the OnlyFans during the pandemic, made like $3 million for a show. And they're like, I come up there and I meet him, they're like, yo, let's do some content where I was doing a show in Vegas. And I was like, man, I really don't want to fuck on camera. And he's like, well, we can just do like a blowjob trivia. I go, what is that?
Yeah.
So we get our wieners sucked. His wife's doing him, and they had a friend who was like a famous porn star. And we have to answer American history trivia. And when we get it right, they keep going. When we get it wrong, they stop. Okay. But with everybody in the room, the lights, and you realize how fucking retarded you are and you don't remember anything, you instantly go soft. So it's like a race against time. I wind up winning 17 minutes in, but yeah, I made like $50K off that video.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, so I did do sex on camera before. I don't do it anymore. I'm just on my own now.
Okay.
I mostly just get naked, really. I figured, I've said this before, but I'm just not a porn star. Like, I'm not good at it. Like, I'm not very good at sucking dick or fucking. So I mean, I guess I was giving an experience for people that wanted to watch it, like, you know, if you're having a slightly unenthusiastic one night stand. So I guess that was the vibe I was giving.
There's a market for that, buddy.
Exactly. Bloody exactly. And I did nail it, but yeah, now I'm just sort of do my own thing.
I like
really.
That.
Yeah.
I like
because I'm a classy lady.
Classy from the Queen's Old English type. Yeah.
Yeah. But talking of blowjob trivia, do you have soggy biscuit here in the US?
A what?
Soggy biscuit.
What the fuck is that?
So it's when all men sit around in a circle and they jerk on a biscuit or like a cracker, and the last one to come has to eat it.
Oh, that's like Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Literally.
No, we have like stranger danger where like we'll all get blindfolded as an initiation and sit on our hands and we'll jerk off the guy next to us.
Yeah. Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you just play that at parties and things.
Yeah, you know, like women have like Tupperware parties and shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Oh, wow.
Just for dudes jerking each other off.
I used to live in this city in the UK, which is like the gay capital of the UK, right?
Which city is that?
Brighton.
Oh, yeah, their football team sucks.
Brighton Albion.
Yeah.
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 Do you support a British football team?
Yeah, I love Manchester.
Oh.
United. Yeah, United. Red Devils.
Yes.
Yeah.
But and I had some gay male friends, and they would go to like the sauna there, and it's like, he said there was a room where it's pitch black, and you go in and you just sort of feel things and sit on things, and often it's like a 70-year-old man, but that was
the gays are kind of progressive, ain't they?
They really know how to have a good time.
On some real shit. I had a gay roommate. He just moved out. He's a comic as well, but he's like, boy, looks like an Abercrombie & Fitch model. He's handsome. He's a great wingman, but he is what they call a bottom, which I didn't know they had preferences.
Yes.
I thought they just took turns, but apparently he goes, yeah, no, I'm a starfish bottom. Okay. And I was like, awesome. But we were playing Call of Duty the other day, and we're like fucking up these 12-year-olds and just talking shit to them. And
you mean on Call of Duty?
Yeah, we weren't fucking 12-year-olds.
Yeah, you weren't fucking 12-year-olds.
No,
no.
but he and like, I'm in my room, he's above me, he's in his room, and he's like, hey, man, I got to get off for about 45 minutes to an hour. I'll be back. I was like, where are you going? He's like, I'm going down the street. I got to see this man about his pool. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I just got to see his pool. I was like, are you a pool boy? He goes, I'll be back in an hour. I go, okay. And so he comes back in an hour. And I said, what's up, dude? Yeah, he was like, oh, yeah, we can use old boy's pool. I go, what do you mean? He goes, yeah, I went over there and I blew him in his Mercedes-Benz in front of his in his driveway, and we got access to his pool all summer. I go, what? I was like, you didn't take him to Sonic, or you didn't? I was like, did you know him? And he goes, no, he hit me up on Grindr. He lived like 4 blocks down. I figured I'd walk over there and get us a pool for the summer. I said, holy shit, dude, gazers. I love it.
Now that's a friend doing that for you.
That's a homie.
Yeah. Gay men have a great time. Lesbians don't know how to have a good time, to be honest.
You don't think?
No, they tend to sort of sit around in book circles and kind of... Look, I've had my lesbian phase. You know, I was there. I did it. And it was... There's a lot of calling each other out and calling each other in and kind of discussing things. Whereas gays, they just fuck. They're just
there for a good time.
Yeah.
Damn. We know different lesbians then.
Yeah, I mean, that was
like a book club lesbian.
Well, to be fair, I went to like a university that was like, took itself very seriously, so that's probably why.
Is it Tony Blair that's y'all's prime minister or anything? Did I get that wrong?
About 20 years ago, he was.
Okay, so I'm up to current events.
Yeah.
Is it real liberal? How is it over there?
So our prime minister at the moment is Keir Starmer, who is the left-wing party.
So that's what I meant. Do y'all have a party system like we do here?
Yeah, so it's mostly the left-wing and then the right-wing party. So Labour Party and then Conservative. However, the Labour Party, who are in power, they're a lot more right-wing than they used to be about 30 years ago or whatever. Tony Blair kind of made them more centrist, I would say. Okay. So that's kind of, up until recently... So we only recently got as prime minister. Before that, it was a conservative government for a long time, and it was an absolute. They went through so many different prime ministers.
I've never heard this before. I don't know why that's out there. I don't know if y'all can hear this, but there's a gigantic leaf blower off camera. This has never happened before. Yeah. Hey, Giorgio, is that gonna fuck shit up? We'll edit it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. It's all part of the ambiance of Texas life.
Yeah, those are the Mexican people doing the lawn. So
right,
that's
okay,
real. You know, very authentic Texan.
We don't have Mexicans in the UK.
No, you have like Middle Easterns or something, ain't it?
We have a lot of Bangladeshi, Pakistani people.
We're back. Sorry. So Tony Blair.
We did take a 10-minute break because you had to go fuck that raccoon in your car, which was quite unusual.
You know what, dude? Yes. Yeah. It's already dead.
Mm-hmm. So.
Can't get away.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Tony Blair. Yes, I have had sex with Tony Blair.
God, I love that.
That's what you were asking.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You have a face
of
that says radio.
I'm ugly.
No. It means you have a strong voice.
A strong voice.
In your face.
A strong voice in my face. Is that just because I'm British?
Tony Blair.
Yes.
What about him?
Well, what would you like to know?
No, fuck Tony Blair. Tell me, but ain't y'all got like some badass like immigration problem over there right now? Everything I see.
Oh, so there was a lot of race riots recently.
Yeah, what was that about?
There was Brat Summer and Race Riot Summer over in the UK.
Brat Summer?
Yeah.
What is Brat Summer?
Oh my gosh.
I'm
you don't know what Brat Summer is?
I have no idea. I'm not even fucking with you.
Oh my God. You're the straightest man alive, right? So,
well,
Charlie XCX had an album called Brat.
Okay.
And it was like Brat Summer it was like the thing.
What is Brat? Like
her album.
But what does the Brat represent?
Just like doing lots of cocaine.
Oh yeah, call it Cocaine Summer. Yeah,
ciggies, but it's mostly for the. I guess it was mostly for the girls and the gays. I guess.
I love cocaine in the summertime.
Yeah, but so we had that, but then we also had a lot of race riots because people were angry that there's a lot of immigrants. But I don't know. I think we have probably the same amount of immigrants as you guys. I don't think it's like much more. We have a lot of. Well, I don't know. We could get into the statistics.
No, I mean we don't. I don't even like doing the news stuff. All I remember, I seen like something happened. Some immigrant killed some girl at a ballet or some shit like that. Oh yes,
although he was actually born in the UK, but he was like comes from a second, third generation immigrant, I guess.
Yeah.
But it was like a terrorist attack.
That was like
at a Taylor Swift dance class.
Yeah, it was like it's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was horrific. Yeah, but I mean, we've had that by non-immigrants as well, stuff like that. But
yeah, it happens.
Normally, not much. When that happens in the UK, it's awful. But when people are doing it with a knife, they can't get as far as when people are doing it with guns.
With a gun?
Because we don't really have guns. Although, actually, to be fair, there was a shooting in my neighborhood like a couple months ago.
Really?
Yeah. And a 9-year-old girl got shot.
A 90-year-old girl?
9.
Got
caught in the crossfire.
Caught in the crossfire?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, that's terrible.
So we do have that. Comedy podcast.
Hey, we're back. Okay. Yeah, that's nuts, dude. Sorry, but I didn't mean to bring up all the fuck. Hey, you know what, guys? Sorry.
Have you ever been shot?
No, never been. Well, with a BB gun.
Okay. Is it
pellet gun?
Have most Americans been shot at some point, or?
Well, I would say probably not, but I'm sure there have been more people than the UK, probably.
Probably.
Right? But I mean, it's not as bad as, I don't know what the media does anymore. They paint things out to be a certain type of way, but it really ain't. If you turn off your fucking TV and go love thy neighbor and go out and hang out, it's not that bad.
Suck your neighbor off for a pool, free pool
And
time.
the thing about it is we had a community pool. We had a community pool in the neighborhood, so we didn't even need that pool, but I mean... What a treat that is. When life gives you a pool, suck a man's dick, get another pool.
Yes.
That's what I say.
We don't have pools in the UK. We have puddles.
Okay, you know what? Interview over. No, I'm kidding. No, what do you mean puddles? Like when it rains?
When it rains, you get the little sort of...
Oh, so you dance in the street water?
Yeah.
God, I love you. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
30.
Are you?
Yeah, how old are you?
I thought you were I'm 34.
Yeah, people often think I'm 12. So that's very weird of you to invite a 12-year-old to this... building in the middle of Texas, but no, I'm 30.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
What's your horoscope?
Taurus.
Oh shit, we're compatible as fuck. Hell yeah.
What does that mean?
See, I dated this fucking witch. That's how I got on Kill Time. I dated this fucking witch, and she taught me everything about it, which I didn't want to learn. But she had a pussy like a snapping turtle.
So you gotta learn.
I love her very much.
Yeah. But I do have some. My audience, right, are mostly horny autistic men.
Beautiful.
So some of them have some problems that need to be answered.
Let's do it.
Can I give you some problems that they need? Yep.
Yes.
Yep. I've got them here on my phone.
Okay.
Right. And I feel like you can give some unclely advice.
All right, that's what I'm here for. Dude.
Yeah.
I'll buy you a beer when you're underage, and I'll give you advice.
Yeah. Maybe touch you up as well.
Whoa. Father-friendly hands, how have we been?
So, first question is, it's from a man, okay?
Okay. Do you want to send that to Giorgio so you can pull it up on screen? Do y'all do that at y'all's podcast? We'll do it later.
I'm making them up.
Oh, you're making them up. Okay. Sorry. Hey.
Because I forgot to ask for questions. Right, okay. This is from a man, okay? I made out with my male friend last night, does that make me gay?
I need a little more circumstance than that. To be fair, in what setting?
I think it was like a drunken sort of...
Oh, no. No, if you're not kissing your best friend on the mouth when you're blackout,
yeah,
you're not a real homie.
Right.
Duh.
Yeah.
I mean, hey man, I'm gonna go make out with this chick, but I need to take a lap. I need to take a trial run.
I do think men, it's a shame men, I feel like they can't make out with their male friends freely without labels.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't never done it just to do it.
Okay.
But I have done it to watch two other chicks scissor. Right. So we kind of up the ante
okay,
there,
yeah.
you know?
So it's an exchange.
Yeah, it's like, if you got a quin or a pound and you got to get an American dollar, it's an exchange rate.
Right. What's a quin?
Did you say quid?
Quid.
Is that the fucking money from Harry Potter? What is that?
Quid.
Quidditch? What are we talking about?
2 Quidditch for your finest cup of tea, please,
Yeah.
sir. Yeah, that's exactly how we talk. Yeah, so you think... So if it's drunken, he's not gay?
Did he stay the night? If he
No.
stayed the night, it's gay.
Okay.
But if it's just in passing...
I think it was just like out at the pub.
Yeah, it's just a pat on the butt. This
having
same
a little
shit. Pat on the
snog.
butt. Good game.
Yeah.
Good game.
We say snog.
Snog?
Yeah.
I've called women that I've laid with. And I didn't want them there. And hey, snog your ass on out of here.
We say snog and shag.
I do like shag.
Yeah.
I was a big Austin Powers guy growing up.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. A legend.
Legend.
Amongst the British.
Yes.
Although, yeah, I guess although he kind of just dirty with the sort of bad teeth representation.
Yeah, why where did that come from? Why is that
So
a thing?
we do have bad teeth, I won't lie. Like,
Yeah.
when I come to the US, I do think people are more attractive and better groomed here
Sure.
than in the UK. Like, I will... We are quite an unattractive nation, but we're not as unattractive as the Irish. They're really ugly.
Because they're potato farmers.
Yes.
Yes.
And they have even, like... And they're even more sort of... inbred than us. So,
Well,
yeah.
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
And if you want to make out with your best bud, don't do it twice.
What about cousin?
I lost my virginity to my second cousin.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we didn't know. I mean, we knew. But,
You knew.
we had the same last name. We knew. But it's convenient, We're sitting at the kids' table at Thanksgiving.
This is a question I often ask men. I say, would you fuck your second cousin if they're hot?
Yeah.
And yeah.
See, we live so far in the country, we didn't have a lot to pick from, And
Yeah.
I'm sorry that my lady cousin is hot. So
It's
yeah.
so sue
The
me.
wettest it felt like we're not supposed to be doing this,
Right.
Like, it's real Romeo and Juliet.
Like stepsis.
Yeah. Well, even stepsis is like legal, right? Because you ain't blood.
Yeah, but second cousin's legal.
Because
Google it.
I hope so. Yeah, great gal. She got hit by a train though.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, but define that. She's vegetable vegetable-ish state. But I love her very much.
She didn't jump in front of it because of what happened.
She's like, hey, then nobody wants us to be together. I'm like, yeah, because we're related. The town hates us. And then she's like, we're going to kill ourselves. And I go, your pussy's not that good. And so she jumped and I didn't.
You're about to jump at the same time.
Yeah,
and
but
you
I
just...
faked it. I thought she was too. But son of a bitch. You gotta love her drive. Hell yeah.
Women, eh? Just gotta let them do what they want.
Some of them are nuts, bro.
Yeah.
They get crazy.
What's the nuttiest woman?
That witch I dated?
Okay, yeah.
So last time I seen her now, I hadn't seen her in like 8 months. We split and we rekindled about something, I forget. But she come over now and we spent a good weekend together. And that Sunday night we ordered some Thai food.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? And I love a little good Thai food, and we're laying in bed naked, and my bed reclines up like that, so he's watching shit. Whatever. And we got in an argument about something. And she had that bowl of Thai food, hot, steaming ass Thai food.
Right.
And she launched that bitch at me, butt ass naked in my bed. I moved out the way and hit all the back wall. I mean, fuck the wall, fuck my sheets up. Then she fucking Superman punches me. Bow.
Oh my gosh.
Bust my shit open. Now, I ain't never hit a woman
Yeah.
because they fall weird, and then So I picked her ass up off me. I pushed her off of me. And then she comes at me again. I just have to hold her, because I can't hit her. But I'm like, I'm like, bitch, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We're screaming. And she's like, storms out of there. Well, I have a little wooden Bigfoot statue that I got in Alaska, about yay high.
Yeah.
And I took that bitch out and I chased her out to her car and I damn near threw her through a window, but I held up and didn't do it. But that's the last time I seen her. But we did fuck shit like that. She tried to stab me one night with a knife and then later tried to blame it on the full moon.
Oh my god.
And I was like, that moon didn't do that. Moon didn't do that. You stopped taking your prescription medication. Yeah. You started microdosing mushrooms. I said that's what happens when you do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean I've had some crazy ones.
I think the most argument I've ever got into with a gentleman is probably it ended in just a very passive aggressive conversation. That's how we do things in the UK.
Oh wow, yeah,
we don't get physical. Yeah, we just sort of. In fact, we don't even have sex. That's just how we do it.
Dock.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we just we try to avoid eye contact during as well. So
that's strange.
Yeah, we hate eye contact.
You've made eye contact with me.
Well, I'm very uncomfortable right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
You are sweating a tad bit.
I am. That's also because I'm not adjusted to the heat.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's how we do it.
I love that, actually.
Right. Let me give you one more. Give you.
You don't have any female questions?
My audience are 98% horny men.
Okay, see, mine are the same. Mine's the same.
Yeah.
I don't get a lot of female questions.
Do you have a big gay audience?
I wouldn't say big, but I do have a following there. Like,
okay.
Yeah. I mean, I cater to everybody.
Yeah.
I'm a giver.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's usually like fat single mothers and, 98% autistic males.
Yeah. And we love them. They're our bread and butter.
Oh, yeah. No,
we wouldn't diss them. Yeah.
No.
So, okay, so this guy, right? So, he's a manager at his job, right? And he wants to ask out an employee that's below him.
Guy or girl?
Girl. Should he do it?
And now, manager of what? Can I ask that? Didn't specify?
It was like he says he works at a bar.
It's a slippery slope, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not supposed to dip your pen in the company ink.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
But bars.
Yeah, but when you say bars, I mean, it's like same shit. It's like, where do you see that one going?
Yeah.
Because if she's attractive, which, hopefully she is, she's going to be getting hit on nonstop being an attractive bartender, and he's got to be the manager and see that. And I get it, fucking your boss to get ahead in the company corporate ladder, but he's just a manager at a bar. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, I'd say ask her out, but I don't want to bring my chick to work with me every day. That's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Right? Like if I had to see the woman that, I come inside of every day outside of coming inside of her in a work environment, you got to really like somebody, I guess, to do that.
You see, you didn't have any romance on the oil field.
No, the women that worked out there, we called them rig nickels. Okay, they were built like garbage trucks. So no, that's not something you really want to date.
Did you get prostitutes visiting the rig?
When I got into it in like 2010, the really Western days of the oil field had kind of, because OSHA became a kind of a thing, because like land drilling became, used to you could get Western. You didn't even have to wear fucking FRCs, which is fire retardant clothing. Like you could just do what the fuck. You could drink on the rig while you're working. Like you're in the middle of nowhere. No one gave a shit. But as like the internet and everything and
so
shit
it became woke.
Yeah, it became woke. Like they implement like safety shit. So no, you could. But I will tell you one story. I remember when I was working out in Midland. Midland was the central hub of the West Texas Permian Basin. That's where everything was kind of shipped into and then distributed out to everywhere. They had some strip clubs out there, and I won't name the strip club just so I don't get nobody in trouble, but I do recall hearing, I never visited it or had a incident with it myself personally, but I know several guys that did. They would fly in these like stripper escorts from like Russia or Ukraine.
Whoa.
Okay. And I knew some boys that I had worked with at the time. They, Friday night hit, it's only an hour drive, Midland. They go there, take that paycheck, and they go get ignorant in them goddamn strip clubs. Well, a lot of prostitution shit going on in them strip clubs.
Oh, yes.
Well, some of them stable of ladies had HIV.
No.
And about 7 people personally that I know wound up getting HIV.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so, you know, it sounds like a good time, but
yes.
then, you know, you got that. I mean, you can still live now. They make medicine and shit.
Yeah, they
it.
do.
But once you got it, you kind of got it.
Yeah, it's a pain in the arse to have it. You know what term I love in the US, and I wish we had in the UK, is lot lizard.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Just fucking a lot lizard to tears. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really have, I mean, yeah, we have truckers, and there's prostitutes for truckers, but yeah, we don't have the sort of lot lizard culture, which is a shame.
Which, you know, I'm from the country out there in Texas, so I've seen the worst of the worst when it comes to lot lizards. Like, they're all scaly and gray, you know what I'm saying? But I also know, I got a couple friends.
Yeah.
They're escorts, lady of the nights.
Yes.
As I like to call them. But they are smart about it, right? And they're good looking, so that helps.
Yeah.
But I know one girl, she dated a guy or was like a sugar baby escort thing. She signed a contract with him for 7 years, and after 7 years is up, she got both his houses.
Whoa.
She owns 2 big-ass fucking houses here, and she's doing it right, you know? So, to each their own. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just don't ask me to borrow money.
If you were an escort, what would your price be?
Well, we'd have to see what the guy's worth. You know? We stage it like that. You know what I'm saying? So, there you go.
Yeah. I think I could comfortably charge $500 for an hour. Do you think I could charge that?
What all happens in an hour, though? Is that no holds bar? Anything you want? Because if you're going to do anal, you need to go.
I was thinking maybe like a hand job,
At 500?
And a reluctant blowjob.
What does reluctant mean?
Just sort of like,
I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
See, and I always hate that, right? I really do. And the reason being, as a performer myself, if I do anything with reluctancy, it's going to be bad. But let me tell you something about the wiener and how it works. If you're enthusiastic during that blowjob, you probably got to do it for a short amount of time, because guess who's coming? Me, real quick, right? So the fucking quicker you get it done, the less you got to fucking be down there, ain't it?
That is very
Great
true.
logic.
That is wise words. But the thing is, though, what if maybe sometimes when you get a bit enthusiastic, I feel like that's when women get a bit bitey.
Teethy is what we like to call it. Teethy.
Yeah.
No, most of the reluctant blowjobs have been teething, and because they're like, I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? But like the enthusiastic ones feel like you put your wiener in a shop vacuum cleaner. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. What does a blowjob feel like?
Well, good for sure. Yeah, it's sometimes I like it better than having sex.
Right.
To be honest. Right. What about yourself?
If I was a man,
if you're getting your canola eaten, do you like that better or worse? And
no, I think sex is better.
You do okay.
It's very different.
Sure.
Whereas I guess for men, it's probably like the same sensation-ish.
Yeah, I read an article that said like when women orgasm, it's like ecstasy, like magic through their body, and it lasts for however long. Dude, I come in 5 seconds later, I'm like, oh, why am I here?
Well, see, I'm like that, so I think I'm maybe a man.
You might be.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like quick, one and done.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I'm like, that's enough.
Don't look at me.
Yeah. That's how we do it in the UK.
I do love that.
Do not look at me.
I do love that.
But yeah, this man and his colleague below him, I think, don't ask her out.
I mean, if he likes her. I mean, hell, look, Columbus took a chance, found America. What are we talking about here?
That's true.
So, I mean, look, I just think it might be bad business to be in bed with someone in the business. Because then you've hated somebody in a breakup, right?
Yeah.
That becomes a weird work environment, ain't it? Would you imagine?
Yeah.
That's now your boss, and they hold that over you? I just don't know if that's... When the chickens come home to roost, I don't think that's where you want to be standing.
Yeah.
So...
Comedians fuck a lot, though, don't they? Each other.
Yeah, some do. I don't really... Once again, I take a lot of women out on tour with me.
Yeah.
Okay? And I have sex with a lot of women out on tour with me.
A lot of lizards.
But the girls that I take out with me, I don't fuck with them because we're in the same business, right?
Yeah.
And that can insinuate trouble.
Yeah.
Right? Because we're colleagues. We're work colleagues.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to fuck me to think, oh, she's getting a leg up here. Oh, she fucks him. Because women already kind of get tarnished in this realm, in the comedy world. And I always hear all the time, oh, women aren't funny. Dude, my mom is the funniest woman I've ever met in my entire life. So when I see funny girl comics, I'm like, yeah, dude, come out. Like, that'll resonate great. Yeah. Is right. A lot of them will be good looking women and they'll dress themselves down and get so they can get. I'm like, nah, dude, fuck that. Fuck what comics think about you. They ain't the one buying tickets to your show. Be you. Don't ever. They told the Beatles to cut their hair. They told Elvis not to shake his hips. Fuck them.
Yeah.
So
I have that issue because I have huge breasts.
Really?
Yeah, and so I often have to cover them up to stop distracting people.
Do you?
Because they're so massive.
Well.
Yeah.
Is that big in Britain?
Yes.
Because in Texas, they might call you an 11-year-old little boy. You know, come here, little boy. You know what I'm saying? No, I love that. Your breasts are nice.
Yeah, they're like...
on the OnlyFans, so now you're just doing like do you do funny shit on there? Do you do erotic shit on there?
I mean, if people want to laugh, they can. I would rather they didn't.
Yeah.
No, I keep it pretty normal, I would say. I mostly just do photos and videos. But if it's videos, I'm just like on my own. So like talking to the camera kind of thing.
Okay.
But yeah.
When you did the boy-girl shit, was it like with like a lover? Like
no,
a boyfriend?
It was with...
Or talent?
I did it like 3 times with different performers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like in those situations, it's a lot more like work oriented. So it's not really,
very clinical.
Yeah, it's very hey, we're gonna do, here. It's very designed.
Yeah.
Still come all the same, but what does that mean?
Yeah, true.
Is that piss or is that squirt? No, that's all piss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Squirt is a myth.
Well, it ain't.
It's a piss.
They still do it, but it's not like some kind of organic juice. It's It's piss.
Yeah. Have you ever pissed during sex?
I pissed on somebody during sex. Like, 'cause
really? They asked. Yeah.
I didn't just, hey, Don't feel like that's warranted,
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's good.
What's the wildest shit you've ever done?
What is the wildest shit?
Has that ever been asked on your podcast? I don't mean to be drilling you on your own podcast, but I'm curious.
The wildest thing I've ever done is probably got on top for about 2 minutes. That was pretty crazy that day.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Huh? Whoa. Yeah.
He was pretty impressed, I must say. Yeah. So that's about how crazy it gets.
Holy shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I actually lied to you about not ever meeting a British woman in person.
Okay.
I once fucked a British woman in person, and we went
in person, not telepathically. Yeah.
And we went to the Halloween costume store, and she got a red coat, like a British soldier.
Okay,
and I had sex with her while she wore the entire uniform.
Is that not an insult to your ancestors?
Who gives a shit? I came everywhere. You hear me? I said it. I'm talking everywhere.
Right, yeah.
Splooge Central.
Right, okay. Wow.
Yeah. And she tried to get on top and wasn't having it.
She didn't want to? Yeah, so British.
It's a British thing.
We're very lazy.
Yeah, no, I get it. Crumpets and tea.
We like to conquer lands, but not conquer penis.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is how we do it.
Yes.
So do you have armadillos here?
We do.
And what are they like?
They're assholes. They just
really?
They dig up and root up the gardens and shit like that. They're not really have a purpose.
You know what I have yet to meet? A possum or a raccoon. Well, except for the dead one in your car.
In my car.
Yeah.
Raccoons are cool. When they got rabies, they're all fucked, right? They get senile. But possums are actually, they're ugly and they're mean as shit and they hiss, but they eat ticks. They kill ticks and they eat like you ever had a tick on you? Do y'all know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they get rid of ticks and bugs. So they're actually like extremely like beneficial to the environment, the ecosystem in Texas.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, they're assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've never put one in your asshole?
No. I let it jerk me off, but I wouldn't put it in my asshole.
Now that's a true lot lizard. A lot armadillo.
Hey, a lot armadillo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. How long have we been going for?
40 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
40 minutes?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
How long do they usually run?
Like an hour.
Okay.
But we're going to do one more problem.
Gotcha.
And then we're going to wrap it up.
I love it.
Okay. I hope you always wrap it up. Oh.
But I get tested every week.
Right, okay.
Because I'm a gentleman.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to put, I don't want to put that on you.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. Fair enough. Okay. So, this gentleman says, right, the apps, they're not working for him. Where can he go to get pussy?
Well, they got the Asian massage parlors and all that.
True.
That's nice. But, dude, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I've went on one date off of a dating app one time. That's
really?
it. I'm not a real big computer guy, so to speak. Honestly, dude, here, I'll give him this is what he needs to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the gentleman looks like, but that's irrelevant. You can always make yourself look better than what you really are. But here lately, when I go out to bars, okay, I have a keen sense for an older lady. I do like a woman that's been rode hard and put up wet, single mother of sorts. And
yes.
I'll find one that's attractive, in their mid 40s or whatever, and I'll walk up to them and I'll say, "Hey, listen, I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass. I'm trying to hit on you, but I need you to know, you look like my mom at 21." And then I just walk away, plant the seed, walk away, because what it does, Miss PhD, is it elicits response, because there's two trains of thought there. So he thinks I'm a lot younger than I actually look, but does he really want to fuck his mom? Now, either one doesn't matter. They're going to come back and talk to you.
Yes.
So try that on for size. Walk around in them shoes and see how that works. That's how you get pussy.
Whoa.
You got to stand out. Everybody goes, "Oh my God, they're so beautiful." Or I'll tell a woman like, "Hey, your belly button might be the cure for cancer."
Oh my God.
Who says that? Nobody.
No one.
But belly button is the on deck circle to pussy, which is a baseball reference, meaning the next batter up is on deck, swinging his bat. You got to take a couple practice cuts till you get down to the big leagues. Wow. You're welcome. I know I'm sweating too.
Oh my God. What if I went to a man and I said I found him very attractive because he reminds me of my brother, do you think that would work?
I don't know, but you'd have to phrase it a certain type of way. Hey, you look at my brother. You want to fuck? You can't do that.
Okay.
But if you walk up and be like, "Listen, I lost my brother when I was young, and you look just like him, and can you mind if I just hold you? Can I just smell your hair? Maybe something weird like
Do you mind if I just sucked your penis?
Yeah, well, see, you mind if we wrestle?
Yeah,
And then wrestling always turns into sucking somebody's penis.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. That's what they do in jiu-jitsu, right?
I think that BBJ.
Yeah.
Bam!
That's
Off the top!
That is very fucking true. What is it you like about single mums then?
Stability.
Oh.
And honestly, my mom was a single mom, so maybe there's something deep rooted in there. I don't want to fuck my mom by any means.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Usually, I've always thought this about women. And this is why I think men who transition into women and play women's sports, I think that's fucking stupid. Now, if you are a man, you want to be a woman, more power to you. Don't mind it one bit.
Yeah.
Right? But I do think women biologically, chemically, makeup in mind, they're more nurturing than men.
Yeah.
Right? And ones that have kids and bear life and have a responsibility for another human being, they tend to be more understanding about shit, right? More, and I don't need a woman as wild as me. I don't. And then women can't be that because they got children. They got responsibilities.
Yeah.
And that opposite kind of dynamic attracts me, I think. I think so. And honestly, I like a pussy wallered out because tight pussy makes me claustrophobic.
That is fair enough.
Boom.
Well done. Yeah,
Boom.
Wow. I was thinking, I think the reason why, I was saying this to my female friend the other day, the reason why I think DILFs are hot, right, is something about knowing that a man has sperm that works that's nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Knowing that he's fertile.
Do you want kids?
Yes.
Clocks are ticking, darling.
I know.
At 35, ain't it like your eggs like make Down syndrome babies or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Somewhere, that's the rumor.
So that's what I'm here in the US to hopefully trap someone.
Goddamn, get a green card here?
Yeah, get a green card. Yeah. I'll give you £50 for a green card if you marry me.
When you say pounds, is that like?
That would probably be like $60.
Okay, so our dollar's better than y'all's now.
Yeah, I mean like a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, the pound is pretty weak at the moment, but the women are not weak.
No.
We're still strong-willed, strong hearts,
strong on mule.
yeah.
Yes,
We have donkeys.
Yeah, we have them too.
Oh, really?
They keep the coyotes away.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's why you have donkeys in like with cattle and shit, right? Because they're mean. Donkeys are extremely territorial. They're like a mean horse.
Yeah.
And they'll bite and kick the fuck out of you with no remorse.
Oh my God.
Kind of like the single women I go with.
Yeah. So what's next for Uncle Laser? What are your plans for the future?
Just try not to die.
Yeah, that's pretty
I don't
good,
want to
man.
die face down in a motel with Tom Bodette with a thumb up my ass, leaving a light on for me. I don't know, man. Look, I'm trying. If I can make people's day a tad bit better by making them laugh throughout the day, I've won. That's all I want to do. Just spread a little kindness and lovingness and have a good old time.
Yeah.
That's what I like doing.
That's a great philosophy to have. Now, I was going to say, is there anything you want to tell my audience? Maybe promote anything?
Yeah. Well, I mean, most of them I would imagine are in the Philippines. You said
they are in the Philippines.
Okay. Well, I'll be there soon. Yeah, just check me out, Uncle Laser. Check out my podcast, My Drunk Uncle, and I'll be doing an England tour.
Really?
Next summer. Yes, I'll be out there for a few dates.
Oh
there
my
in
God!
France. So
I have to take you to Weatherspoons.
Please.
It is the tipsy top of culture.
Yes.
In the UK.
No, very posh. Is that what they say?
Well, it's kind of for the lowest of the low, Weatherspoons.
Oh, no, those are my people.
Yeah, you'll like it.
I just want to go to a pub and get in a bar fight. That's what I want to do.
Oh, yes.
I'm very good at that.
Yeah,